We good? One, two, three, go. Gymnastics is one of the oldest sports in the world, with roots that trace back over 2,500 years to ancient Greece. Originally, it was used to train soldiers, a way to mold the body and mind into a synchronized unit of power and discipline. But fast forward to the modern Olympics, and gymnastics has evolved into a test of human limits, strength, balance, grace. This sport has seen legends rise and fall, but no one has transformed it quite like Simone Biles.
Simone Biles.
Legendary Simone Biles.
Simone Biles.
That's when Simone Biles. Simone Biles is back.
Hello guys, so today we're going to break down the story of Simone Biles, a journey that's part mastery, part resilience, and something entirely different. But before we understand who Simone Biles is, the goats of gymnastics, we need to understand where she came from. So Simone Biles was born into a system or a situation that was far from stable. Now, at the age of 3, she and her siblings had to be put into foster care. Her mom, Shannon, was battling with drug addiction, and her dad was not in the picture at all. So this was the beginning of a harsh reality that Simone had to go through, a path that could have led her life into a totally different story. No one could predict what this was going to lead to. Simone wasn't just another talented kid. She was a girl that even from the onset would push beyond her boundaries, the boundaries of what her body could do. And it was in these moments that the coaches saw a mix of agility, power, talent, and something that wasn't normal. It was something that the elites possessed. At the age of 14, Simone was competing at the national level. This wasn't just about talent, if I should say. Simone actually was training about 7 hours a day for 6 days in a week. And this was the commitment that she put into her craft and to what she wanted to do. And she was very obsessed about being the greatest of all time, even from the beginning. So in 2013, Simone Biles actually burst onto the global scene, winning her first world championship at just 16 years. She was flipping higher and landing moves that people couldn't even imagine a lady of that age doing. These were moves that no one actually dared to try. The routines that she performed were in a class of their own. Some of these routines were so complex that they named them after her. The Biles 1, the Biles 2. This lady was just killing it. But you see, it wasn't just about the skills and the routines. It was the confidence with which Simone actually executed these moves with. It felt like she was walking on the clouds whenever she actually stood on the stage to actually perform some of these routines. In 2016, Simone Biles actually became the most decorated American Olympian in a single Olympic event. Right, and this was one of the moments that she really was probably imprinting a name in the books of history as the one who might likely become the most decorated Olympic gymnast. So Simone Biles' legacy isn't just the medals. I think it's how she redefined the sport from being somebody with a very disadvantaged background to becoming this person. She actually had to overcome a lot, and that shows in the attitude there, the character she possesses, and how she even takes up the sport that she decided to become the greatest of all time at. So here's the question: Could anyone have been Simone Biles? Or was she just the perfect storm of will, talent, and luck to become who she is? Or was it a result of something far more complex? Or maybe, just maybe, she is one of a kind. So I want to ask you, is mastery within everyone's reach? Or is it something that is set aside for the few chosen ones who are born?